Hello everybody, Chris Campbell here with Campbell's Antique Clock and Watch Repair this evening. So a lot of you may remember this particular clock. This is a cuokoo clock. I have been working on this thing since October of 2023, and we're now into May 30th, I think it is. Yes, today's the 30th. It's been it's been a long day. Will to say that. So yes, this clock had a ton of issues. If you look back at my other previous videos, you will see that we had to do a complete movement rebuild. We had to replace a couple of the gears. Pivots were broken. Some of the gear teeth were broke, so we had to replace those or build those. The ratchet wheel on the time side was broke, so we had to fix the click and the click spring. We had to get new chains. We also had to re-bellow, and this is the new bellows. So that's one bellow. This is the second bellow. So this is the one that the bird hooks to. So when it goes, it will go kind of like this. If I can get it to go in. Well, hold on a second, I'm blocking the... Alright, now let me see if I can do it. Alright. So we had to rebuild the bellows, and this is the bellows. We had to completely put in new bellows. And this one is the same way. Okay. We also had to do work to the dial. Couple of the numbers were broken off, so we had to actually make those and glue them in place. So that's now the new dial. The bird also was broken and had to be repaired. So this is now the new bird. And for some reason my, I don't know how that happened. There we go. All right, so now we've got the mouth of the bird. As you can see, the red part of the bird moves. If I can move my hand there and you can see it. There we go. Now you can see the mouth of the bird. So we basically almost had to rebuild the bird. This is one of the broken gears that we had to completely make. This is the broken gear. We ended up making one from scratch. So yeah. And now we have put the movement completely back together. Got everything timed. The snail rake is all timed. The perch is ready for the bird. We've now put in our hammer for the gong. Our two lever posts for the bellows. And we've also installed our chains. So now all that's left to do is install this into the case and hook all the stuff up. And that's easier said than done. We have tons of pieces and parts. This is another piece that we had to make for the top part here. This is the top piece of the clock. It was missing this piece, so we ended up making a new piece. So this is actually the piece that we made from scratch using raw aluminum bar stock. We blued it using a heat treatment method. So it will go here. I know it doesn't match the original, but it will still serve the purpose and work. So it'll go here with a small little tack nail. We've also had to repair some of the wood that was cracked and broken. This is the actual case. And we've had to do some major repairs, especially to the door. The door was literally broke and just dangling. So that was one of the pieces that we had to do. And the bottom part here was broken completely away from the body. So we've actually fixed it and tacked it back in place. And now this is the inside of the clock. All right. So with all that said and done, we are now getting closer to getting this movement put back together. getting everything installed. If you watch my YouTube videos on the cuokoo clock rebuild, you will see it from start to finish when we started taking it apart, doing all the lathe work, the milling work, and repairs. But this is it. I hate that it took so long. I've had some health issues and been in and out of the hospital 3 different times this year. And so this has taken a back burner spot, unfortunately. But now that everything is looking out, I am getting everything back to order. All right, so stay tuned for the next series when we get this installed and hopefully get it on the test stand and see how everything works out. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, so we currently do not have the bellows installed, but we have the movement installed into the case. It's ticking, as you can see with the pendulum. If we go around to the front, that's what the front looks like without the dial. And so now what we're doing is just testing for function, and most importantly to make sure that everything will run like it should. Currently it is in beat. The next step we will do is put the strike side in place, put the bird in place. As you can see, the bird is not on the perch. Put the bellows in place, install them and the levers for the bellows. We will also install the dial, the hands, and last but not least is set the gong so that it will work on the back door of the cuokoo clock. If you need any custom antique clock or watch repair, such as cuokoo clocks, we specialize in tons of cuokoo clocks. Give Campbell's Antique Clock and Watch Repair of Anderson a call today, 864-608-5095. And we will be back here shortly once we get the bellows installed and the levers and, most importantly, the bird. All right, so stay tuned.